here, yes. I know Mike didn't introduce me earlier on, but I was here having a chat with Chef Flora to get the kitchen started. Welcome, Chef Flora.
Thank you. Good morning.
It's always great to have you.
Thank you.
All right, so she set something extra special out for us this morning. She's about to tell us exactly what it is. Talk to us, Chef Flora.
Okay, good morning. So what I have this morning is Adalu. It's beans and corn pottage.
Beans and corn.
Yeah,
okay.
Beans and corn pottage. And it takes usually a long time to cook Adalu, but I'm trying to reduce the cooking time. So I've already parboiled my beans here.
Can I stop you 1 second? Where is Adalu from?
It's Yoruba.
Really? It's a Yoruba dish?
Yes.
Okay. And you said it takes a long time to prepare.
Yes,
what is the longest?
Okay, unlike before, you have to get the white corn, and then you cook and cook and cook. But here I'm trying to use the
sweet corn.
The sweet corn. It gets it, reduce the cooking time. And let's just. So this breakfast is for Adalu lovers. So if you are craving your Adalu, so you can just, come up with this. And another thing is, assuming you have just the major food ingredients you have in the house is your beans. There are several other meals you can make out of the beans. Apart from Adalu, you can make beans and yam. You can make beans and rice. From the same beans, you can make akara, you can make moi moi. So it has varieties of meals you can actually make from these beans.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So this particular beans now that we're seeing here, this is just boiled fresh, no additives,
Nothing.
Just boiled down. How long did you boil it for?
For like 1 hour.
1 hour? Just water? So it seems to have a texture now. It's soft very soft now, rather.
Yes, it has been cooked down just for this program.
So you didn't mash it?
No, I didn't
mash
it. I didn't process it.
Fantastic.
And so I'm blocking with you can add different proteins to your
so
preference.
We have beef here.
So I have beef here. I have smoked fish here. You can decide to use any form of protein that you prefer. Then I have this mixed pepper.
What type of pepper is that?
I have bonnet scotch pepper, chili pepper, and I have onions. I have garlic, and I have ginger powder. Everything is already added.
Did you cook it down, or you just blended it down?
I just blended it down. Then I have my sweet corn, the onions, spring onions, peels, green peels, and runner beans.
So now we've got all these ingredients at home. We've done all the prep. What is the first thing we're supposed to do?
So the first thing is I'm going to warm the oil. Yes.
The palm oil.
The palm oil. So I'm going to warm it with
in a frying pan.
Onions in the fry pan with onions.
Fantastic. So the onions you've already sliced down. Do you want to use a pan or
no? I'm using fry pan for the this is for the.
Let me put this on for you. All right. So do you want it very hot or just medium heat?
Just medium heat, so that it will not bring too much smoke. So while doing that, I'm putting my...
so there is a bottle of oil here. Let me just take the label off quickly. All right, so how much oil are we talking about now? Like a cup or just a little? Or are you going to use your hands to gauge?
No, I'm going to use like 250 grams.
About 250 grams, all right. So I'm just gonna add the oil here myself. But for those who like to use a lot of oil, is this a very oily dish?
Yeah.
Yeah. It is? So it's the palm oil, then onions first.
Yes.
Right? Okay, fantastic. Let me just make sure this doesn't tip over. All right, fantastic.
Okay, so while that one is going, then we are going to add the beans into the pot.
Okay. Great. So this is cooked this morning, this beans, or is it day-old beans?
Yeah, like 12 hours.
12 hours ago. Okay, fantastic. 12 hours ago.
I don't know if I want to use everything. I don't know if...
It's completely up to you, chef. You're the one cooking for us today. All right, you didn't put a lot of onion in there. You just put a little.
Yes, we still have to put it here.
Okay, fantastic. Fantastic. Okay, so do you need the heat under that as well?
Yes.
All right, let's put the heat on under here. That's on now as well.
It's actually a very quick meal.
Okay, so you're adding some water.
Just little.
Just a little bit of water? Okay, fantastic. Great. So this beans has actually cooked down quite a bit.
Yes.
You're just warming it up so that it can infuse with the meal, I believe.
Yes, and then add the veggies into it.
Okay, fantastic. So for those of you that are just joining us, we're making Adalu, right?
Yes.
Adalu. And Chef Flora is teaching us how to make this. She's already boiled down her beans. This was honey beans, I believe.
Yeah, this
brown honey beans?
No, it's just the brown.
Just brown beans?
Yes.
Brown beans. She hadn't added anything to it yet, but there are quite a lot of ingredients standing by here. We have salt, we have seasoning cubes, we have already prepared beef, smoked fish, a pepper mix here, and then an assortment of vegetables. So right now we're waiting for the oil to warm up and the beans to warm up, and then all the other ingredients will be added together. And I know you don't want to miss that. Welcome back to the Wake Up Nigeria kitchen. Chef Flora has been here with a smile on her face, ready to teach us how to make Adalu. And if you missed the earlier parts of it, you should head over to YouTube a little later on to see the beginning of the process of this particular meal. One of the core ingredients, of course, is beans, brown beans, which she parboiled before coming to the studios today. Now, you've done some other things since we left. What have we done so far?
Yes, I've added some veggies.
Veggies?
Yes,
which ones
specifically?
Mixed
pepper. I've added the spring onions.
Spring onions.
The runner beans.
Okay.
And then the part of the pepper
okay,
there. And it's already seasoning already.
Okay, all right. So are we still adding more of the veggies now? Well, we didn't adding more?
Yes, we're adding the corn itself.
Okay,
that's the major ingredient for Adalu.
So Adalu's major ingredient is corn, sweet
and
corn.
beans.
So apparently, you know, the original recipe includes boiling corn down
you have
for
to
a
get
long
the
time.
dry corn, and then maybe then when the corn is out of season, maybe you might go there, but you can use your pressure cooker to reduce it cooking time. But I reduce the cooking time by using the
sweet corn.
The sweet corn.
Okay.
And we are even in corn season. You can just go out there and get fresh corns,
okay.
and then you.
And of course, fresh corn, boiling it down doesn't take more than 10.
No, it doesn't even take
10-15 minutes.
Yeah.
So at this point, we have vegetables and beans all together in the pot. We also have palm oil there.
Yeah, the palm oil is going inside.
The palm oil, we fried some onions in
part
there.
of it.
So it's both the palm oil and the onions you're adding?
Yeah. It's just to add the flavor.
Okay, I'm going to take this off the heat now because of the smoke.
So the Adalu is almost ready.
Almost ready. Yeah. She also mentioned that we had some other protein standing by. Yes. She's using fried beef and smoked fish. She has deboned the smoked fish and removed the heads. I'm just wondering when that's going to be added to this. It's going in now?
Part of it will be fried for garnishing.
So you can see the ingredients on your screen. If you would like to try this at home yourself, please let us know. Show us, use a video or a picture to show us what you're getting up to in your kitchen. And then, of course, we will expect you to tag us using our hashtag WakeUpNigeria on TVC. Once again, those are the ingredients on your screen. And if you have all of these lying around in your kitchen and you've been wondering, what can I use all these to do? This is an amazing example. Adalu and Chef Flora has been turning this plain bean dish into something extra special. So how long do we have to
we just have some 2 minutes to just let it steam off.
All right.
Yeah, basically almost.
So you might even have maybe day-old beans, or maybe
leftover beans.
Leftover beans. You want to turn it into something else. Hey, you never know, this might be it. Just add some onions and some vegetables. There's green beans there, spring onions, and a bit of pepper mix. Now, I didn't see any tomato in this at all.
Yes, there is.
There is tomato?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I didn't see it earlier, but you mentioned chili pepper, you mentioned Scotch bonnet,
onions, ginger, garlic.
And of course, one of the major parts of this particular dish is the palm oil. Now, we're not bleaching the palm oil.
No, no, no.
It's just nicely warm, and the pepper mix and the remaining vegetables have gone straight in right now. So, hey, you might want to try this, and would love to see how it looks and hear how it tastes later on from you at home. But Chef Flora, is there anything else I could add to this if I
you can actually add your any form of any protein protein that you have. It might be prawn, it might be crayfish, it might be chicken, you know, or asun or whatever. You just enjoy yourself.
So what would I serve this with now? Most people, once they're eating beans, they have something specific they like to eat it with. I know at home when I was younger, my mom used to put gari on it, you know, the Jebu gari on top of it. And that was extremely nostalgic for me. Then some just go for bread, agege bread, something nice and fluffy and soft by the side. What would you pair this with?
That would be too heavy for someone. That's adding gari and then whatever bread to this one, to Adalu. For me, I think it's too heavy. Except maybe you are someone that is maybe an engineer, you know,
you do heavy work.
Because this is fiber filled. It's already fiber filled. And I added runner beans, I added green peel. Then
making
the beans,
it even heavier.
The beans itself has a lot of fiber.
It go shock you.
I would have
fluffy bread we show now. We know how we are adapting.
I would have loved to add some maybe vegetable like saint leaf or whatever. It has a calming effect. Some people react to beans, you know, but when you put saint leaf into it, it gives you that calming effect, no burning, you know. So, but I'm not going to put it here because it's a lot fiber filled already, so you don't need. It's very sensitive for people with.
I understand. Sure. All right. Now, for those of you who are looking forward to seeing the finished product, don't worry, we'll be serving it a little later on. But
welcome to the kitchen, and Titi, you had a wonderful conversation, and we have breakfast. Chef Flora, please tell us what this is.
Okay, this is Adalu in Yoruba, and yam, beans and corn pottage.
Corn pottage, lovely. Yes. And then you have, that's pomo.
No, we have a beef, we have smoked fish, and some veggies.
If he doesn't eat this thing fast, this thing might just disappear. Please have it.
So, go ahead, sir. You know, he's into oil and gas, and I'm seeing the process of distillation of the palm oil. It's, you know, 1 + 1 doesn't always equal to 2.
You know, I was just talking with Mary now. Maybe behind, I'll ask it. I want to understand the economics, why we are. Okay, but you have to. What do you think about it?
It's very, very, very
Thank you very much.
All
right, Chef Flora.
Thank you so much.
Well done. It's been a wonderful show. Thank you to everyone who's been a part of this show for today. But of course, there is no way we're going to end the show without Koda Band taking us out on a Monday morning. We will see you for Tuesday episode of Wake Up Major. Koda Band, it's all yours.